Hey, I'm so excited about today's video because this is the thing that I wish that I read when I first started my business. When I first got online, I would Google and search on Pinterest and like literally ask anyone, how do you make money from your blog? At the time, I saw so many people who were food bloggers or influencers like getting paid to post about smoothie bowls or like whatever they were currently, eating at the time. And I wanted in on that action. I wanted to make smoothie bowls and make money. Sounded like a great, a great thing. But I came to find out pretty quickly, after researching affiliate marketing and, website advertising and all that kind of stuff, no matter how great the content on your website is, it has, that really doesn't come into play when it comes to actually paying your bills. But what does is how you leverage the content that's on your website to make you money, right? And so let's break down exactly how that works. How do you actually use your blog to make money? Blogging is still alive and well in 2020. People ask me all the time, like, should I still have a blog? Do people even still read blogs? Yes, actually, my website and my blog are some of the top ways that I make money from my in my business. And so regardless of whether you like to write or whether you like to do videos or podcasts, you should have those living somewhere on your website so that you can really leverage those blog posts into making you some cash. So step number one, you need a signature product. If you don't have your own products yet, this process is not going to work. You might want to pause the video here and just go back and come to some of my webinars about creating your signature product or something like that. Google it, but you want something that you make 100% of the profits of, not affiliate marketing or advertising or anything like that. That's not what this process here is about, although I Googled extensively about those a few years ago. So once you have your own product, now we get to get into the fun stuff. So on your blog, what you want to make sure that you're doing is you're creating content that is a precursor to the problem that your main offer solves, okay? So if your main offer is something like, let's say you're a Squarespace website designer, you want to make sure that the blog post content you're putting out isn't like, complex, like how to, change the code on your Squarespace website or, anything too technical. You would want the blog post to be really simple things like what theme should you choose when you first sign up with Squarespace, or how to change the header on your Squarespace website, or how to choose between Squarespace and WordPress. Those would all be really great offers because they meet your client, your dream client, where they are right now, right? So we want to use our blog post to actually make sure that we have the right people coming into our business system. We don't just want anyone in there. We want the people who are likely to buy your product, right? So make sure that your blog posts are for the people, solve the problem for the people who you want to work with. So this should be a precursor to your main offer, okay? So you want to write those, you want to start writing those blog posts, and then the real exciting part starts to happen. So within that blog post, you want to solve the first problem. So the content in the blog post should solve that problem. Problem number one, if I'm a Squarespace, website designer, I might do something like 3 things to do when you first sign up with Squarespace, that kind of a thing, right? So I'm going to solve that first problem. Then what I'm going to do in that blog post is I'm going to have step 2 in a content upgrade. So you've probably heard about these. Lots of people use them, and I love them. Once I figured this out, so many things started changing with actually making money with those blog posts. So what a content upgrade is, it's like how to take this blog post to the next level. So let's say I'm this Squarespace designer. In my content upgrade, I might say, if you want a checklist of the top 20 things I would do as soon as you sign up for Squarespace, go ahead and put your name and email in right here, and I'm going to send you that checklist. So this is how you take things to the next level with your client, right? Or with this person that you want to become your client. So as they're reading the blog post, they can take this to the next level, put in their name and email, and now they're in your, now you have their email. Now they're inside your business system. Because what I notice is that if people are finding you through Pinterest and stuff like that, they're so likely to come read your blog post, and then exit out of the blog and totally forget who you are, that they ever read that blog post, and forget about you altogether, right? But once you have their email, then you're in the game, right? Then you can continue to send them marketing information, and you already know that they're interested in what you have to offer. So if you're sending them really great emails and you have a follow-up sequence and all that kind of great stuff, then you know that you're going to be sending stuff that's going to get them to really see you as the expert in this problem that they currently have. They just signed up for Squarespace, they don't know what the hell to do with it, and you're solving those problems like left, right, and center, right? So now you're becoming a really trusted resource for them when it comes to that specific problem. They're seeing you as the expert and as the person that can solve their problem. So you have that welcome sequence. Let's say it's like 3 to 5 emails, something like that. And you want to do a couple really cool things in those emails. Like I said, you want to get them to see you as the expert. You also want to form a bond with your subscribers. So in this time, you want them to not just see you as somebody who they randomly clicked on, something that looked pretty on Pinterest and got to your website. You want them to understand who you are and kind of create this familiarity. You also want to be able to send them over to your other places online. So maybe then you want them to come follow you on Instagram. That's going to help you create an even closer bond with them. They're going to watch your stories or maybe watch your IGTV like this. You want them to come to your other areas. Maybe you have a Facebook group, that kind of a thing. This is great. You want them to be following you wherever they hang out. So if they hang out on YouTube, you want them to follow you on YouTube. If they're always on Instagram, like who isn't, you want them to be following you on Instagram so they see your stories and all that kind of stuff. The other thing that you should be doing in these follow-up emails is making it clear to them that you create really awesome free resources. So these emails should not be all about you. Yes, you want to create a bond with them, but you want to continue to solve problems with them. I hope I've driven that home by now. And the other thing that you want to do, the last and most important thing, is you want to strategically shift your potential clients' perspective or their belief around the problem that they currently have, right? So you want them to start to understand their problem from your perspective and the perspective of your signature method. So whatever your philosophy is, so for example, let's say you are a nutritionist, you want people to start seeing their problem and say they want to lose weight. Their problem is they want to lose weight. You want to shift their belief around. It's not just about cardio. It's not just about this. It's really about going keto, or it's really about going paleo. Whatever your philosophy is, you want to start shifting their belief to your solution, right? So that then when you shift the conversation to your offers, your programs, your products, your courses, your services, whatever it is, they're already like, you know what, I've been thinking lately, I should go keto. That's what those emails are there to do. And this is where it gets really exciting. In that last email, you can make an offer to actually purchase that product, or you can make an offer to get them on the phone with you. And I talk about this a lot because this email is really important. If you do it right, you can really put in the time now, do it once, and then it can work for you for months and years going forward. And you can have this exact same sequence working for all of your blogs and for all of your content upgrades. So each time you add something new, like for example, this video, it's going to go on my website, and all of those emails that I just described are already in ConvertKit. They're already on the back end of my website. And I know that it's going to lead people to booking a call with me if that's something that they want to do. So that's like really the autopilot part of this. And that's what leads people to purchasing from you you do nothing. Like the first time you have to do the work, but after that, like you literally don't do anything. If you do it right the first time, then you can totally put it on autopilot, and you just get to show up and create content like this, or you get to write blog posts, or you get to do your podcast or interview people or whatever you actually like to do, and you will be making money from your blog, right? So this is the thing that I totally didn't understand. I really thought I had to be selling in each and every blog, but then people weren't clicking on it, and it's like, this isn't working. I thought I needed, advertising on the side, but then I had to have like tens of thousands of people coming to my website every month in order to make like any good money from these advertisers. I had to sell affiliate products, and I was, looking into selling things on Amazon, but I was making like 10 cents on every product that I sold. It's insane. Whereas this way, I get to do what I like, and my dream clients are kind of like attracted to me. They go through this sequence, they get stuff that they like. Hopefully, if they don't, then they leave, which is totally cool too. And then they get on the phone with me. I just actually have a call in 6 minutes actually. So I should go. And this is the way that person got into my calendar. So this definitely works. This is the thing that I wish popped up in Google when I Googled this, like when I first started my business. And hopefully it's valuable for you. And it gets you thinking about a different way to really leverage your blog to make money in your business. Cool? Peace out.